Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's things in your world? How's life where you are? I told you yesterday that I think one of you did something that I wasn't expecting and ordered something for me that I wasn't expecting, and that I would cry when I got it. And I think that's what's in this box, but that's not it. I've already teared up once today. I didn't full-blown cry because I was at work and I'm a man. I don't know what that means. Men are allowed to cry. But at work today, I just kind of got this random email and this random message, and it really made me, it really wow, you know? A longtime friend of the show, I believe his handle here is Lanier Wexford, who I have met in real life. Longtime friend of the show recently said, you know, hey, what would it take for you to make the shed livable as a workspace? And I told him it wasn't going to be a whole lot. Basically, I need to build a bunch of storage, which needs plywood, which is expensive, right? And so he sent me $100 today, and I saw that, and that was even before I read his message. I started to tear up, like, what? Why would, what? You know, like, why? And his message is like, this is a small gift to help you help the world by helping yourself. My want is to see a video on the organization of the shed. Very raw, yet instructional. I may not get that, and it's okay. Thanks for being you. And that's amazing. I don't even know how to begin processing that. That will buy me at least 3 full-size sheets, I believe. For shop furniture, the stuff that I'm going to build in here, I'm not buying like Baltic birch or pre-sanded or anything like that. Just regular, like, plywood. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And that will go a very long way to helping me get some organization, which is the main thing this space needs. It needs a lot of storage space, because there's just so much stuff out on top of things, and it's not because flat surfaces collect things. That's true. In my shop, flat surfaces do collect things, but it's because those things don't have a place to live, so I move them from flat surface to flat surface as I use tools. And so yeah, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. So let's move on with it. I ended up getting 2 things today. This I ordered for myself though, so it's pretty cool. I'm actually really impressed by this. I was working on, I should have brought one down. I was working on the little figures that I was cutting for my friend Scott, and I wanted to get some sanding drums, super fine sanding drums for getting in all of the curves. And I found, you know, like, this is a little 80 grit set, 80 grit carving set. They call them diamond burrs or something, and they're really just made for carving, really, but I'm using them for sanding. And I have one that came with a little kit, but it's much higher than 80 grit, and it works really well. So I might do a quick demonstration video soon on how I've been using these to kind of do the finishing work on those figures. So I ordered that actually, like I said, I think it was $7, and I'm actually really impressed with the quality of that. So I got that, and I opened it because I knew what that was. This, I don't know what it is, but I think I know what it is. And I think our friend Chris, Maui Chris, sent this to me because he mentioned that he had ordered it. And Sunday I put out a video telling you why the audio has been sounding funny and what I need to do to fix it. The thing is, I didn't know what I needed to do to fix it. I was asking, but I had put some stuff on my Amazon list because I do that. Like, that Amazon wish list is more for like my personal kind of way to store stuff and think about it, and I look at it frequently and say, oh, okay, I would like to have that. But he had immediately noticed that this was on there and went and bought it for me. So yeah. This, I knew that this was going to shake me up a little bit, because Chris had just bought me another toy last year, an expensive toy last year, and his message says, "Fix that audio, brother." So I got a message. I know who it's from. He told me in advance. I hope you don't mind that I'm calling you out, but you guys just... I mean, I recognize that what I've been doing every day for the last 3 years now, almost 3 years. I think it's... I'll have to look up when the first video was. I've been doing this every day for almost 3 years, and I recognize that that's uncommon, especially on YouTube. It's very uncommon for anybody to maintain a upload schedule like that for any length of time. The reason that I'm able to do it is because I do everything in camera, one take, no editing. Cut the two ends, stick my end cards in, and I'm done. And so I can pull these out every single day without worrying about whether it's going to look or sound good, because I've done all the pre-planning. All the titles are done, and they look good, and they sound good, and they feel good. All of that, except now that I'm not using Adobe Premiere, the audio. I love this microphone, but that hiss is just, it drives me crazy. So I'm hoping that this will take care of that. I'm hoping that we can clean it up and make it sound good, and that this is all I need to do that, because anything that gets in the way of me putting these out every day is a problem. It won't get done. It's just that simple. So I'm going to put the effort in, and hopefully tomorrow's episode will sound a lot cleaner, because hopefully I'll be using this thing. And yeah, I don't I don't deserve you guys, but at the same time, like I said, I get it. I get why people want to be generous, and I understand it. It still feels weird, though. The first few times when I open up the P.O. box and I open up the Amazon wish list, it was because you had asked me to. I had never planned on doing that stuff on my own. I'm not the kind of person that asks for gifts or asks for your support or begs for your money or whatever. I will never do that. So the only reason I did it was because people said, "Hey, can you put up an Amazon wish list? I'd like to buy you some stuff." Or, "Hey, do you have a P.O. box, or do you have a mailing address where I can send you some stuff?" And I said, "Sure, I'll open those things up." And the first few times I got stuff, man, it felt really weird, because it was like, I don't deserve this. And I still think I don't deserve friends like you. I don't deserve to get gifts like this, or like, what Lanier did. I don't deserve that stuff. But at the same time, I understand that what I'm doing is, maybe it's just the fact that I do it is inspiring. Not necessarily the content, not necessarily what I say every day, but the fact that I actually get off my butt and do it. That I battled severe depression to do it for the first 2.5 years. Maybe that's what helps. Maybe that's why I can accept these gifts now and say thank you, sincerely. Thank you so much. You can't even begin to even the smallest thing is huge. I'm a simple person. I live on a simple life by choice, and even the littlest thing that you've done for me is helps me tremendously. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank everybody. Even if you don't send me something, I don't care. I love you just as much as I love everybody else. Just the fact that you come back and check on me is, I can't put a dollar value on that. So thank you. Okay. I'm going to go read about this and try to set it up and get it working, because I'd like to have it working for tomorrow. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, being wonderful people. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from urbannext.illinois.edu. Which U.S. president banned Christmas trees from the White House? President Coolidge started the National Christmas Tree Lighting Ceremony on the White House lawn in 1923. Teddy Roosevelt banned the Christmas tree from the White House for environmental reasons.